Life is a cycle. We become what we seen. See, niggas raise lil niggas, but kings and queens raise kings and queens. My people often complain about difficulty, and I can admit that times are hard. But I also gotta say that some of these hardships are self-imposed when a brother won't stop smoking weed long enough to pass a drug screen and get a job. It's like all he sees is the streets and its calls. Cause he's ignorant to the fact that the streets is the biggest beast in them all, and he end up trying to start with the big dogs when his feet is too small. But it's time we unlearn some of these mind states our situations have forced us to adapt to. Cause we have to. Cause there's no escaping that boomerang called karma, cause whatever you put out is coming tenfold back at you. But this is what began the sin of many. They get addicted to the block because they feel like the ends is plenty. They don't realize counting those 10s and 20s, go get them 10 to 20, and the pen and within men tend to be extra friendly. But who's to blame for this particular brother's shortcoming? Especially when the brother who's supposed to teach that brother never really learned nothing. So which came first, the chicken or the egg? How you gonna relay a message when you're drawing a blank within your head? Since I know better, I'm obligated to teach. There's no limit to the amount of people I'ma reach. My words gonna be filled with change and power, like an Obama speech. It's where I'm at and where I'm from, it's the same place. I walk down the same blocks and I see the same face, but I don't never leave because I don't believe I gotta change my space in order to change my fate. I keep hearing about this change, so I'ma wait with both feet planted on the west side. A place of horror stories so outsiders be petrified. And you gotta cram daily for the test to survive. And if you see a strange vehicle creeping up your set and it comes to a rest, I strongly suggest that you dive. Because every day is a new journey and obstacle. The struggle is constant, but survival is optional. So what some opt to do is sell a rock or two. Then get they work and wait up and take over a block or two, because actually there's nothing out there stopping you. Because depending on how hot you got the block, and if your money and clientele comes in flocks, then cops become your partners too. And it's reinforced that snitching is something you should not do. I know that sounds like a lot to you, but I stand in it daily, and I won't run from it. I can never fear it, because I come from it. Before I found my calling, I actually called myself out on the blocks balling. I used to be one of those young guns who was running it. But if you want to change, you do something about it. That's about some of it. Because it's horrendous crimes that occur all the time. People turn their head, pay it no mind, acting like they don't see none of it, then quick to blame the government. But as people, I wish we would stop that. It's time we carry the weight of our own responsibility. We left all the pressure on Barack's back. But as parents, it starts with us. I mean, are we really doing our best? Because it's way more than parenting and working hard, making sure our kids stay fresh to death. Because we know our kids sit, vibe, and listen to Kanye. Do we ever teach them about Cornel West? Do they know about Martin Luther King? About his passion and his drive? I don't think so, because it's too much blunt passing and backpacking out south on King Drive. And every young sister wants to be a Nicki Minaj. Then she don't quite get it right and end up looking like an icky mirage. Then all my brothers want to follow this idiot, Waka Flocka Flame. Why? Because right now he's hot and got a lot of fame, but all I see is locks, but not a lot of brains. So their self-esteem end up being as low as the sag in my man's pants, and only time a young sister use her brain is when she's giving brains, saying, look, ma, no hands. And then they don't listen to school, unless it's sex ed. They block out the books and what the text said, because all they care about their phone and what their text said. Then get excited about what's supposed to happen at week's end. But as a father, what I understand is, I don't really care what your cell phone plan is. I'm gonna put a limit to your nights and weekends. This hold we hold over our kids is weak and thin. We're not teaching them right, so they straight left. Give them anything they ask for without making them earn it, so their appreciation becomes less and less. And yes, I got a problem with kids rocking all top name gear when they report card displaying straight F's. We gotta learn to not spare the rod and show no regrets, or they'll end up in a chess match of life, and that's a game of death. But it's a disaster where I'm at. Ain't no laughter where I'm at. It's hard to learn the words because it's crackheads, it's pastors where I'm at. And kids throw fits where I'm at. Yeah, it's a trip where I'm at. Ain't no old school values because you a grandma before 36 where I'm at. It's a lot of pain and hurt where I'm at. We can still go from worst to first where I'm at. Just gotta learn to let go and let God and pray that it works. Just gotta learn to let go and let God and pray that it all works where I'm at. Because life is a cycle. We become what we seen. See, niggas raise lil niggas, but kings and queens raise kings and queens. Salute.
Thank you, young man.
Cut.